Oh, right, we have more deck list. Yay! So, we actually have a functioning Sky Striker deck. This deck ended up getting second at its local event, only losing out to Salad, and it only lost to Salad because of a pilot error. So, that's interesting to note. This is also pre-Rose, so we're in that really like weird 1 week window here where players are exploring options and then a little bit up in the air. But anyway, so this deck is dead, right? After Engage is gone, everybody's like, "Oh, just let it die. Just let it die." No, no. These are worth talking about. So this deck still does what it does best. You still slam Link monsters on the table, and you still hide behind TC Boo and the rest of your deck. Now you get to cheese a little bit harder now because Mystic Mind still exists in our game. I think it was a complete and utter mistake to allow this card to exist, but it does. So anyway, this is the second place list that ended up doing relatively well for what it's worth. So triple copies of Sky Striker Ace Ray, triple copies of Ash Blossom in Joyous Spring, triple copies of Effect Veiler. That's it. That's your lineup. Also interesting to note the use of Veiler here. We're kind of in that window right now that stopping your opponent's normal summon literally just get you places. And the one good thing about Striker is it doesn't really care about its normal summon. I mean, like, it cares for like rotating factor and things like that, but it doesn't have to be the end of the line for this deck. You know what I mean? So, but good example here, stopping your opponent's core summon, or, you know, Veilering, and Grapher, or a stupid Armageddon Knight. Pretty good value. Alright, then we have one Jamming Waves, one Rhoda, triple Foolish Barrel, Foolish Barrel engage.exe.broken. We have one Pot of Avarice. I don't know why they brought this card back. I think if you would have put Engage to 1, I would have been happy and would have abused Avarice, but you know what? That's fine. I'll take this. We have one Upstart Goblin, one Metal Foes Fusion, 2 copies of Duality, 1 Afterburners, 2 copies of MST, 1 Eagle Booster, 2 copies of the Shark Cannon, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Widow Inky. Then we have 1 Multi-Roll, 1 Hercules Base, triple copies of Ares Air, and 2 copies of Mystic Mine. Wrapping up, well, yeah, spells. We have 1 Metaverse, 2 Compulse, and triple copies of TC Boo. This card is cancer, and I love it. Down here in the extra deck, we have triple Shizuku, triple Kagari, 2 Kaina, triple Hayate, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, 1 Boral Load, and 1 Ningrisu. Side deck, we have triple Rock, 1 Pink Boy, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Mind Control, triple Book of Moon, triple Imperial Iron Wall, and 1 Red Rebuto. Wrapping up literally this. I don't think that this deck is that bad. I think for a stun concept, this deck is pretty good, quite honestly. But there needs to be other things in the format to complement this. So, yes, it is a bit slower, but we'll have to wait and see, like, what really comes out of this format and really the advantage and things that we'll get out of this. So, next up, we have an Infernoid list. This was sent to me in my PMs. Duelist said, "Hey, I've been testing this for most of the format. It's been a couple days." He's like, "I'm actually having a lot of fun with this." So, you know, he said he also had luck with this last regional block. So we're bringing it on over and we're playing it for new format. So we have 1 copy of Cyframe Driver, 2 copies of Anuku, 2 Deviati, 1 Atondal, 1 Seismatus, 1 Sajet, 1 Harmadic with triple Gamma, 1 copy of Antra, and triple copies of Dinkatron. Pretty simple, quite honestly. 1 1 for 1, triple Monster Gate. You know, when you have such a powerful card like Monster Gate in existence, you would think that the card would, you know, be limited. But it's here. It's a neg 1, and you know what? That's fine. We have triple copies of Pot of Extravagance, 1 Terraforming, triple Void Imagination, triple Void Vanishment, and triple copies of Lair of Darkness. Interacting with your opponent's monsters, being able to distribute them off with your Infernoid effects is actually crazy good. Who would have guessed? And we have triple copies of Infinite Permanence, triple Evenly Matched, and 1 copy of the Void Feast, wrapping up the main deck here. Next deck we have 1 IP Masquerena, one Beat Cop, one Lambda, one Nightmare Phoenix, one Equimax, one Boral Sword, one Boral Load, one Cyframe Lord Omega, triple Ints, one Diplexer Chimera, and triple copies of Infernoid Tiara. Side deck here we have one Artifact Scythe, triple Hadoken, triple copies of Called by the Grave, two Sanctum, two Void Feast, two Trap Trick, and you just kick out the red reboot. It was a 14 card side, so I just wanted to point that out. He said he hadn't decided what the 15th card was going to be just yet. He was like maybe consideration for one Ash, but I don't know. It was up in the air at that point. So, but very easy fix, quite honestly. So I like what we're doing with this deck. I think it's a lot of fun, and well, you know, it's Infernoids. People love the shit out of this deck. So, all right, next up we have Spyral. My friend Gary, Mr. Gary Geese, sent this in. He said, "Hey Robbie, I've been working on this crazy 2-card comboed Kali King Yuga your opponent," and I'm like, oh no, please, I don't need Spyral being the deck that's going to start abusing this. Well, here we are, everybody. We can play Kali King Yuga Turbo here because, well, you know, this thing's level 7. Good times. So we have one Armageddon Knight, one Blackwing Zephyros the Elito, one Dogman, two Mothman, one Nessie, two Jackalope, one Dark Grepher, and triple copies of Malicious. Then, of course, we have one Destrudo. This helps make the level 7 game, because, you know, Power Tool's a really good card. We have triple copies of this good card, one Drone Man, one Last Resort, two copies of Schmaster Plan, one Quick Fix, one Sleepy Boy, triple Super Agent, and one copy of the Rank Up Searcher. That's all he'll ever be, sadly. Then we have triple copies of Turbo Draw, Get to My Good Stuff, card. 1, 2, 3 DDR. Just reveal this off the Power Tool and watch your opponent go, yikes, man. Then we have one Phoenix Blade, one Foolish Burial, two Foolish Burial Goods, one Living Fossil, one Monster Reborn, one 1-for-1, one Overdone Burial, one Pot of Avarice, one Rhoda, two Big Redu, one Assault, one Resort, and one Rank Up Magic Quick Launch, along with triple of this stupid extender card. And then extra deck, then we have one Trigate, one Double Helix, one Link Karibo, one Unicorn, one Phoenix, one Griffin, one Isolde, one Curious Boy, one Boral Sword, one Barricade Borg Blocker, one Appy, with the one Odd Eyes Raging, the one Absolute, the one Kali King Yuga, and the one copy of Power Tool Dragon, wrapping up Gary's very interesting take on this deck. And then we have another hero list for everybody. This is another hero list. He said he got first at locals this week with it. I was like, all right, let's go ahead and do this. Like, any more love that we get for heroes is good. So we have one Plasma, two Honest Neos, triple Malicious, triple Faris, one Dynatag, triple Stratos, one copy of the Draw Hand. This was actually interesting. Also two copies of the Liquid Soldier. Really interesting ratios on that. And then we have two Solid Soldier, two copies of Shadow Mist, two copies of Ion, and two copies of Increase. And I swear, like, these ratios are a little bit weird to me. Then we have triple copies of Emergency Call, one A Hero Lives, one Poly, two Miracle Fusion, triple Fusion Destiny, with two Called by the Grave, and triple copies of Super Poly. And then we have two evenly matched in the main deck here. A lot of people are going to look at this list and go, what is this? It's a little bit spicier than I thought it would be. We have one Cross Crusader, one Dread Decimator, one Dangerous Lad, two Dark Law, one Sunrise, one Trinity, one Absolute Zero, one Acid, one Divine Wind, one Anki, one Starving Venom, one Adoration, one Dystopia, and one copy of Dion. So here I have two copies of Nibiru, one copy of Radion, one Kumafungus. We have triple Ansia, triple Skullmeisty, one The Shining, triple Twin Twister, and one copy of Red Reboot, wrapping up, well, a relatively interesting chunk of deck profiles for everybody. Remember, guys, Striker's dead, right? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this chunk of decks. And, well, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons. for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCole40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcolegames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.